The person that I was when I accepted Jesus, that person died, and I still get glimpses of that person from time to time, but I know that that's not him, that that's me. And ultimately, your focus is shifted up and to him. And so we know that we're supposed to live like Jesus, but we also know that that's impossible, and we can't do it without the strength of God. So we're supposed to love everyone. Well, that is not the love of Josh, that's the love of God. So, but when we allow God to do that through us, it's accredited to us as well, is what he's saying here. We're living for Jesus. So, ultimately, the big things for me is, I mean, we're looking at, and we'll do Galatians, that is important, but we're looking at the coin again and the two sides of the coin, and where are you living? Because we see both sides here. We see on one side, now put away all the following, because these are the things that you lived with when it was your life, when you were living for you. They ultimately lead to things like anger, wrath, malice, slander, filthy language. But we set all that aside and we're living for him. So now we should be seeing things like compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience, bearing with one another, forgiving with one another. That's God.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not natural for us, which is why we're described as being clothed in God, which is why he uses the language here, therefore, as God's chosen ones, holy and dearly loved, put on compassion.
Mm-hmm.
Put these things on. You're clothing yourself with the Lord, and the Lord is love. The Lord is truth. The
Mm-hmm.
Lord is goodness. The Lord is fairness and justness. And as long as your focus is up, then it'll keep you from being concerned about what's going on here. So you're right. You're focused on the more important things, on the more true and real things.
All those
So
things aren't coming from
not from
within.
you.
That's why you're clothing them. They're coming from external. They're
Yep.
coming from him.
And then in so many different ways, when that day comes, it's described in so many different ways, being clothed in, living through. And then on that day, we're standing behind Jesus and he's saying, nope, these are mine. These
Mm-hmm.
guys are mine. And once again, we're clothed in him. We're forgiven because of his righteousness. We're forgiven because of his sacrifice,
Yeah.
not because of what we did. We did those things because he forgave us.
Mm-hmm.